So here's the question. Am I leaving LA for Orlando? Hola, ¿qué tal, mi gente? Thank you so much tuning in to another episode here at Fuel Pasión podcast, where you guys already know it's all about, immersing ourselves dentro de la cultura, being able to grow in our faith, y como siempre, like always making those connections, as I like to say in Spanish, conexiones. And, well, my name is Noan El Boricua, and I'm excited that you could join us for this new episode. And I know that at the time of me dropping this video, it's a little bit different as far as I usually do it towards the end of the week, but I'm going to be super transparent. In recording this episode, both via video and audio, there was a really bad, I guess, how do I say this? Like, it wasn't that I didn't connect everything right, but it was just the sound was not the sound that I wanted, if that makes sense. So I accidentally recorded this wonderful microphone that you can hear a little too loud as far as volume, or as we say in the industry, gain. And it was just no way coming back. The compression, all of this other stuff that you're trying to make it sound super amazing was just something that I am still continually learning how to navigate. Now, why this video? You got to give credit to all of our men and women that are always constantly, we have a hospital nearby, so it's always constant ambulance or fire department. So as you know, I have to pause and do a cut. But this video is a little different. I opened up saying if it's going to be LA or Orlando, and just to answer that question out the gate, we are not moving to Orlando. If anything, this has to do with the work that I do at the company that I'm at, that I am super fortunate to be able to do it remotely, where I'm actually going to now be utilizing my efforts from what it was in LA now to Orlando, Florida. Y como me dicen por ahí, there's a lot of Boricuas all throughout the Orlando and Kissimmee area in Florida. So I'm really excited to be able to just kind of get to know this market, get to know the consumer, and how do we find the right leadership to be able to lead the people. And with that, though, comes a moment of I have to say goodbye. And I'm going to say goodbye to an amazing team that I like to call our West Coast recruiting team, which is 3 states: Washington, Oregon, and of course, California. And let me say this. I've had some really amazing teammates, and I wanted to just kind of take a few minutes to be able to express my gratitude to the West. And I know that I'm still going to be working from a North American lens with them. But as we know, right, when you're working on a team, it's something about just being very tight-knit community when it comes with your intimate, like your first circle of group of influence. I don't even know if that made sense what I just said, but I hope you get the gist of what I'm saying. This team has been super instrumental for my success as well as my growth, and I've learned so much from them. And here's the thing, I think in terms of being a great teammate and in elevating our work to find the best talent, I hate to say it, but the West has been killing it. And I just think because of the fact that when you surround yourself, no matter where you're at, right, what region, what area, when you have some amazing talent around you, as it says, right, iron sharpens iron. And I'm grateful for my West Coast team. So I want to take this opportunity to be able to say thank you to my team. I hope that if you're listening to this, I do have a couple learnings that I hope you can take away in the importance of being on a really good team. So please stay till the end. And as always, if you really enjoy this, this episode, this video, this audio podcast, please subscribe, please like it and share it. Maybe you're on a journey as well, and maybe this is something that hopefully is a benefit to you. Now, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my teammates for their hard work, their dedication, their laughters, their jokes, but also, as Marguerite would say, the commitment to excellence. And I say that because she is a Raiders fan. Without my team, without mi equipo, I don't think I would be where I'm at right now in the place that I'm in as a professional, as a friend, as a father, a husband, a human being. I'm super grateful for my West Coast team. And with that, I got to give a shout out to my original West Coast squad. and you know who you are. But I just want to say thank you to Kelly. I know that now you and your wonderful husband have, moved out of Washington, and you guys are actually doing some amazing stuff. And I just love following you guys on IG. Say what's up to my bro, mi hermano, Nate. So I miss you, brother. I hope you guys can visit LA soon. And I want to say, Mel, congratulations with just everything that you're doing professionally, but also as an amazing mom. You have an amazing baby, and I think it's just really dope to see many of my peers that are doing some really great things, not just at work, but outside of work, right? Like, that's the whole thing about this. I want to say, Dantrell, I appreciate you, man, because we've known each other for such a long time. And for these past 5 years, we have the opportunity to be able to work together. Daryl, yo, remember that time when we first landed and we were onboarding? You were Oregon ducked out. Still have my flag here. If you guys ever notice it, it's in the background when I do my Fuel Pasión Friday videos. It was really dope because our oldest son at the time, was at the University of Oregon. He met me at the airport. Daryl's all Oregoned out, and we just had a really dope time. And to be able to know the impact that you've done in tu comunidad, in your community, as a head basketball coach within the boys program, and also just doing the work that you've done across the borders in Tijuana, and giving back to all the niños and the niñas every cada Navidad, every Christmas, that holiday season, something that's really dope, which you'll see me post that later down the road when we get closer, because the work that he's done is amazing, and I'm grateful to be able to have worked with you. And then we had a transition, right? So that was the original. And then we had a transition, Marguerite joining the picture in the Pacific Northwest, and all the amazing work that you've done, Marguerite. I think it's so dope to see the work that you continually do, the impact that you do, and also just, you and Charles, your wonderful child. Oh my God, that boy's growing quick. And I just think it's going to be dope to be able to see that journey as well. And then we had D'Lo, my Robin. There's an inside, the Batman and Robin. And, even though I'm shorter than D'Lo, he considered me Batman, and he considered himself Robin. I think we need to do a whole nother episode for that, because I think there's some really dope learnings career-wise of why that tandem of names were given. But I'm grateful for all that you're doing, sir. I know that you're constantly growing. You keep, overcoming adversity, and I'm super grateful for that. And then what was unique was that in these past 5 years, we then added some teammates. So when it was in the LA area, we then extended kind of like Orange County. If you're from California, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of like Riverside, Temecula, Tejon, like all these different areas that are kind of the outside of the boundaries. And when Daryl moved on to another role, Cindy B, who we've known each other for such a long time, from all of the different teams that we've been on when we were originally in stores, and then you joining us at Santa Monica, and then you going out and doing some great things in Camarillo, only to then come back and join this team. Amazing. And I know you're going to continue to be doing amazing work. And then we had Najia, mi hermana. Yo, we literally took over LA and Orange County. It was amazing. You taught me so much when it comes to just social justice and the education and the insights of me finding my passions and my works. And I've credited her all this time that her and Inda were the ones that said, you need to start this thing that we've been doing at Fuel Pasión. I'm so grateful to see all what you're doing, Najia. And it leaves it to Mia. And Mia, you believed in me since day one, and you have an amazing family. I'm excited for the journey that you're going to be taking. I ain't going to give too much, but for those that know, I'm excited for you, Mia. But I'm also grateful because you really challenged me. You really gave me a lot of insight. And more importantly, you were constantly willing to give me the open gates to be able to, once I master the fundamentals, key in your career, master what's in front of you, to then be able to go into passion-related work. And I'm grateful because of that, because I have an opportunity for those that are in the business world, be a part of our, Latino and Friends ERG, or as we call them, the network. And I'm grateful because I get to lead some work with some amazing leaders, amazing people of what we're trying to do here within the Latino Friends Network. So Mia, I could say so much more, and I just want to say thank you for all that you do and that you will continue to do. Now, what does that lead me to? I'm excited to join my new leader, Tanya, my boy Dwight, mi hermano, from Miami, 305, and then Jessica holding it down from the ATL. I'm really excited, and we have some additional teammates that are going to be coming along. I want to share the following. What have I learned? And I think one of the most important things that I've learned in the West is the value of teamwork. And I put this in all caps on my laptop, which shout out to D-Brand. I don't know if you guys noticed this Damascus cover that I put on it. Anyways, I should have done an unboxing for that. But I think the beautiful thing about understanding teamwork and what I've learned in these past 5 years is that we all have different strengths and we all have different weaknesses or opportunities. But when we are working together, we can achieve amazing things, which we have as a West team. And I'm proud of the way that we've collaborated, not just within like talent acquisition, recruiting, but even outside of that, to be able to elevate our work, but also our day job, find the best talent. And I know that we're going to continue to do that for our current team. So everyone in North America, you know who you are, it's going to be really dope. The second thing that I've learned, I have three actually. The second thing that I've learned is the importance of sharpening our skill set. And when you sharpen it, how that helps the team. Here's the thing. As a man of faith, man, I know that we have been all given unique gifts, unique talents by God. And I think the beauty of what I've seen is that it's important to know what those unique set of skills are, right, in the workplace. But at the same time, it's also very important to continue a aprender, of learning and growing to what? To be able to better support each other and achieve our goals. So whether it was taking a TED Talk or taking a course, or maybe we attended something that was going to make us better leaders and recruiters, or just simply practicing like a new skill, we can all benefit from sharpening our abilities when we are working in teams. So that's kind of like the second thing. So of course, the importance of being on a team. The second thing is understanding the importance of honing in on our talents and skills. And lastly, this is why I said three, because for me, this West team was important. And I hope that you can look at your team, and maybe you're a leader, kind of like our leader, Mia. I hope that you can think about the importance of how do we pay it forward? How do we make impact in community? And I want to emphasize the importance of that. Like, how do we pay it forward to our communities? And in these past 5 years serving in the West Coast, I've had all these amazing teammates, those in the past and those that are current, that have shown me the importance and their stories of where they came from and how community played such a vital role in that. And I think for us, it is our opportunity to be able to use our skills and knowledge to make a positive impact on those around us. So whether it's volunteering, whether it's mentoring, or simply sharing our expertise, we can make a difference in the world and be able to inspire others to be able to do the same. Remember, a lot of things that I say on this podcast is I'm always saying, how are we going to pay this forward? If you're making it, take someone with you. And of course, there's an unpacking in that as well. But I think for me, this was something that the first person I really think about was Najia, how she constantly was saying, how do we pay this forward? How do we make an impact in our stores? How do we be the bridge to get them from point A to point B? So I hope that we can remember to be able to give back and be able to help others as we continue to grow and succeed. Bueno, mi gente, I want to close this up. I know this is kind of a little longer video than usual, but I just want to say, I want to encourage each and every one of you, all of you, okay? Watching this video, take a moment, a tomar un momento y poder decir gracias, to be able to, thank your team or maybe your teams. And I hope that you can continue growing and learning together. Let's remember the value of teamwork, the importance of skills, of sharpening our skill set, and the impact that we can make in nuestra comunidades, in our communities. I think if we can do that, we're going to keep making change. And I just think a lot of my mentors, of how they constantly push me for that. And I hope that you have a mentor. And if you're watching this video and you're here till the end, thank you for watching. because I think for me, I'm already thinking of the work that I'm going to hopefully be able to do in Orlando. I know I've already started. So those that don't know, at the time of this recording, I've already been doing some work in Orlando. But how do we make this change? How do I grow with my team? How do I have my leader challenge me? How do I sharpen my peers as well as them sharpening me? And then how do we give back and make a community impact? And I'm grateful because knowing Dwight as long as I've known him, he's making some amazing work in the work that he's done with Best Buddies. If you don't know who they are, you got to check them out. And I'm excited to see what we can do on the, well, I guess you would say the Southeast. I was going to say the East Coast, but it's really big. So we'll say the Southeast. I'm excited. Thank you for just checking out the episode. I hope that you can take some of these 3 things of the importance of being on a team. And as always, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always willing to help and mentor when I have the capacity and the time. And as always, I hope you guys can take the time to check us out on fuelpasionpodcast.com. Y como siempre, as a reminder, always immerse yourself dentro de la cultura. Always grow in your faith. Y como siempre, make those conexiones, because that is vital to the success of any team, is staying connected. Bueno, mi gente, como dice mi abuelita, que Dios te bendiga.